Ambassador Cryessa collapsed during the peace negotiations, her crystalline body fracturing with spiderweb cracks. The poison was Veltrium, a substance known only to her species, the Luminari. Undetectable, untraceable, and absolutely fatal. Someone on her own delegation had betrayed her. The human diplomat, Dr. Marcus Webb, immediately called for medical assistance. But the Luminari physician shook his head, bioluminescent patterns flickering with sorrow. There is no cure. Veltrium it's why we developed it. Perfect assassination. She has perhaps 10 minutes. Cryessa's light dimmed, her consciousness fading. Through blurring vision, she saw her killer, Counselor Thexval, already positioning himself to take her place. He'd poison her to stop the peace treaty, to continue the war that enriched his military contracts. "I'm sorry," the physician whispered to Marcus. "There's nothing." Marcus pulled a medical kit from his bag. "What's the poison's mechanism?" "It crystallizes the bloodstream. Nothing can reverse." "Mechanism," Marcus repeated firmly. "Chemical structure." The physician, confused, pulled up the molecular diagram. Marcus studied it for 3 seconds, then did something that made every alien in the room freeze. He pulled out a scalpel and cut deep into his own palm. "What are you doing?" the physician shrieked. Marcus squeezed his hand, letting blood pool in his palm. Human blood has something called platelets, clotting factors, enzymes that break down foreign crystalline structures. He moved toward Cryessa. "It's why we can survive dozens of toxins that kill other species. We evolved fighting our own planet's attempts to kill us. You can't just... I need a transfusion line. Now, human blood isn't compatible with Luminari physiology. It could kill her faster. She's dying anyway." Marcus looked at Cryessa, her light barely a flicker. "Let me try." The physician hesitated, then made a decision that defied every medical protocol. He rigged an emergency transfusion, connecting Marcus's bleeding palm to Cryessa's crystalline circulatory system. Human blood flowed into alien veins. For 10 agonizing seconds, nothing happened. Then Cryessa's fractures began to heal. The crystallization reversed. Her bioluminescence brightened, pulsing with renewed strength. "Impossible," the physician whispered. Marcus swayed, pale from blood loss. "Human immune response attacks crystalline structures. Our bodies think they're foreign pathogens." He sat down heavily. "Someone get me juice. And arrest that counselor." Thexval tried to flee. He didn't make it past the door. Cryessa's eyes focused, her light stabilizing. She looked at Marcus, this human who'd cut himself open without hesitation, risked toxic incompatibility, possibly his own life. "Why?" she asked, her voice like wind chimes. Marcus smiled weakly. "You were trying to end a war. Seemed worth bleeding for." The physician ran tests, his bioluminescent patterns flickering with disbelief. "Your blood neutralized the Veltrium completely. It's breaking down the poison at the molecular level. Humans are basically walking universal antibodies," Marcus explained. "Our planet tried to kill us with everything: venom, bacteria, viruses, toxins. We adapted." He looked at his bandaged hand. "Turns out that adaptation works on alien poisons too." Cryessa sat up slowly, her body fully restored. "You saved my life with your own blood." "Well, technically I saved the peace treaty," Marcus corrected. "Your life was a bonus." She placed her crystalline hand over his. In Luminari culture, blood debt was sacred, but this went deeper. He'd given his life essence without... "Among my people," Cryessa said softly, "what you did creates an unbreakable bond. You're now part of my family, my clan, my world." Marcus blinked. "I just gave you some blood. You gave hope when there was none." Her light pulsed warm amber. "That is worth more than blood." The peace treaty was signed that evening. Counselor Thexval faced trial for attempted murder, and the galaxy learned something new about humans. They didn't just fight with weapons. They fought death itself with their own biology, weaponizing their blood to save allies. The medical journals exploded with research requests. Human blood components became the foundation for universal antivenoms. But for Cryessa, it was simpler. The human had cut himself open to save her. Some bonds transcended species. Some debts could never be repaid. Only honored.re Triclaude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.